Alright,
Bad
bro.
man, I try to stop me though. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. Yeah, told me all coming up off the show. Yeah. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why. Boy, I promise the girl and them want chase like metal. Thank ya. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two fierce expression. Like you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor dental. Fear them shot, and I say them want me head from black mouth. Pull it red from that better. Help poor people with them bed from that. They say see your dirty heart wagon. From that seat, now them a say me mark. And it, time what them say me walk fit. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me not regret it. Yeah. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Yes, man. Them a pretty girl and them a be like special. But I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-faced expression. Like you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor dental. The same thing, Jackass Stephen and the swine farm. In pharmacy too much, that them blind fan. One plate of food them sell out mankind fan. Yes, you have your answer with the bag of bad man. Besides them dirty work, so them want me shine fan. Picky them want with them a mix me in a and the same thing, rise him nine fan. Every dirty work, Josh shall show them a sign fan. Cause make me special, and so special, so special, so special. That's why them a play with the girl and them a chase like metal. But I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special.
Oh, what the hell?
Make me special, I'm so special, so special, so special.
What the fuck is he saying? I'm so special? I'm so special, I'm so special. What the fuck is that? Can I change that shit? I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special. So special, so special, so special.
Run the offense from the sitting spot. Or if you want to just play like a defensive position, you might want to just challenge folks in my
Watch this game. There you go.
to my team, put some guys out there you think you want to be able to guard on ball with, and then it's an easier transition once you get into those competitive game modes like 80 up, rack up, C, or in Pro Am you want to make some money, schooling some old school 2K League players like me. So.
Now you also made a series about how to use every badge in the game, and I find this fascinating because you cover it from the defensive badges, to the shooting badges, to the slashing badges. So my question for you is, what's your personal favorite badge in the game this year, if you had to choose one?
Oh, if I had to choose one favorite badge. Oh man, this is actually a tough one. My personal favorite actually is Rise Up. Now listen to your old man A9 Gaming when I say this. Put this on gold if you have a center. 90 standing dunk, 66 vertical. Trust me, just do it. If you gotta use your cap breakers, then so be it. But just do it. Most one-on-one situations with this and Paint Prodigy, and in some double team moments, you'll be Giannis pretty much. So Rise Up for sure.
And I know you show a lot of love to Blacktop on your channel. What's your favorite part about that mode?
It's funny to watch the AI go at it. I watched Steph Curry and Seth Curry play each other, and it looked like a backyard game of basketball. So it's funny to watch them go at it. This had to be my favorite thing, along with like working on some skill stuff whenever I got some downtime.
And congratulations. Recently, you posted that you received 1 million views from your NBA 2K content. What is that like to you to be so well received by the 2K community?
Oh man, it's definitely a blessing. It's one thing to spend all these hours and time thinking of ideas, and the fact that a million folks were able to engage with it really shows me that the work that I put in is definitely paying off, and I just gotta thank God for that, and thank God for all the folks that are, paying attention to the content and actually showing up, subscribing, liking, and commenting.
There it is. Well, yeah, thanks so much for your advice. I can't wait to check out some of your content to help my game get a little better. I could always score, an extra 5 to 10 points. And as for all of you, if you're not checking out his content, make sure to check back next week where Ye is going to take on the 2K TV Challenge against 2K25 cover stars Jason Tatum and Vince Carter.
Welcome Welcome to Top Plays, everyone! Today, we're down to 4 winners from Season 6, and only one can take home the 100,000 VC. It's up to you. Let's see our finalists. My team hosts our first option from Irv Gotti. Dark Matter Brandon Roy crosses behind the back and slams it in your face. Full rotation, full send. We see this player card everywhere in my team. This is just one more reason, and one reason, if you will. Your second winner was the fake Mike Lowry. You love this steal. And the behind the back blast away from the hot zone. All the way to the dunk zone. K-Ran took home the third victory, going old school with the screen and roll to the rim. That brick wall takeover grounded the defender like cement. Hey, did you catch the alley-oop that was ricocheted off the backboard? Legendary badges, doing work in Old Town. And your top assist was just joshing in the red, avoiding the near block and presenting the 2-for-1 alley-oop coupon. Don't discount this play. It saves the basket and showcases some real team chemistry on the fast break. 4 solid choices. Who you got? Vote now for your top play of Season 6 and winner of 100,000 VC. Only one will advance to Top Player of the Year voting, where they have a shot at 1 million VC and special prizes. Thanks for voting. See you next time.
And if you want to know which play wins your vote for best play of Season 6, head on over to our social media channels. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
Until then, get out there, get some wins, make some plays, pass the ball a little bit, hit some threes, and most importantly, enjoy the game.
Pass the ball. Come on. You can't say something and not take your own advice.
Here's what's new in NBA 2K25.
In Rumble on the K this weekend, transport yourself to an island of cool waves and hot competition.
Win by reaching 21 in 3v3 action, or, and this is what makes the event special, get up by 8 points and the game is yours.
Yep, you better keep your game consistent or you could take that early L. Teams that are trailing will also receive a boost to make it more challenging for the leading team.
Enjoy this unique competition, amazing location, and double rep all weekend long in the event.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The WNBA season is tipping off May 16th, and if you haven't already, it's a great time to check out the W.
Absolutely. There's new features, new courts, and new faces. Take a look.
Fans of fast-paced basketball will want to check into the W and W Online in NBA 2K25.
Yeah, whether you want to play quick games, an entire career, your own My WNBA, or compete in 3v3 online matchups, there's a ton of fun waiting for you.
Want to build a My Player and establish a legacy? The W is your path to championships and becoming the greatest of all time.
In the W, you can make your mark on history with Pursuit of Greatness, keeping pace with the greats of the league through your career. You gain GOAT points with every milestone and GOAT moment as you guide your franchise through the years.
Earn VC, buzz, and progression points that unlock special perks. And if team control is more your style, you'll love My WNBA.
That's right, this immersive mode brings you control of a WNBA team like never before. And if you're looking for online play within the W, head to the W Online.
It's classic park action, 3v3 to 21. And here, you can really challenge your abilities to defeat others in the 2K community.
Checking in with the community and getting tips on how to better your game is what we do best here at 2K TV.
And today we have former pro player and content creator Ye Not Gaming. He has so much knowledge to share. We're so excited to have you on the show today. So tell me about when you started to play NBA 2K.
So I got into NBA 2K back in high school. I want to say 2K7. I'll end up being one of the best players in the school, so they had me play against people at other schools. Kind of made like a slight reputation in high school. Once I got to college, things changed for a little bit. I just got a lot more occupied with school, and then kind of picked it back up. Started playing Pro-Am, and then once the NBA 2K League was announced, I started grinding and was able to make it to the league from there. So I've been playing the game since 2K7, so I'm an old head for real.
I feel that. I'm an old head right here with you. So for you, someone who's really into competitive play and you play a lot of Pro-Am, what advice would you give to people looking to squad up with 4 of their teammates and climb the leaderboards in Pro-Am?
Best piece of advice would be to become a specialist in the role you have. Just because there's a lot of folks that kind of want to be well-rounded, but in those competitive modes, everybody kind of has a role. Everybody can't be Giannis. Everybody can't be KD all on the same team.
And then as a follow-up, when you play with your friends, do you guys determine what builds you're bringing in based on what you're best at, or do you do it by what role you're playing?
Yeah, like one thing I mentioned is that it's tough to get 5 folks on, so you got to really know what everybody's good at. So I think one thing you got to do as soon as you get on in the party chat is say what build does everybody got, what makes the most sense before you head out there.
So you've had a really unique journey because, like you mentioned, you made it to the NBA 2K League and won a championship. So I have to ask, from educating people to become better at NBA 2K, how has that experience helped translate to your skills?
Oh yeah, so I played multiple positions in the Pro-Am circuit, and then be able to play shooting guard and lockdown at the highest level at the NBA 2K League, playing with a lot of teammates who are really experienced as well, who put a lot of hours in. So I got to learn a lot from them and from real game experience with a crowd behind you, by the way, back in those days. So being able to use all of that experience and bring it to a lot of these folks who are just trying to get the basics down, it's an easy transition, but still challenging just because I have a lot of work I got to put in.
And recently, you had a video on YouTube talking about how to get back.
Welcome, everybody. All right.
Okay, so
wasn't much fun, that, so why go back? Retrace your old stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack. So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, bust it down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
ain't even gonna count down for you. The butcher coming. I'ma surprise you. I've been on so long, people starting to hate it, they feel scorned. I see the looks on all their faces and I'm torn. It's like, I ain't wanna do this, but if it gotta be it, I guess I'ma beat it. You been warned. I'm in this like I'm Sean. They play it, look at the gang and then we yawn. Why would he make that lame choice? Man, these couldn't score if they had game point and I'm wrong. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a farm. So let's stay brief. I'm in a rush in TSA, they trying to x-ray me. I made my so bad that an ex can't speak. The only way to make a litter is a leak, a little. I'm just around. Yeah. The world, am I wrong? I'm in the VIP 100 strong. Hustlers yelling from the bleachers put me on. I ran it up, ain't take me long. My life was still.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. Over in the corner, Williams. Denver grabs the miss. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Right side, Porter. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Count that one for Dort.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now, here's Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
3 points. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jokic. Over Hartenstein. Jokic with the bucket.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Over in the corner, Dort. Another shot. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Over to the left wing. Brown's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 4.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Dort.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And Porter drops them both. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
one of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Now here's Westbrook. That's tipped. And that one's good by Porter.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 5. Williams can't hit.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Now here's Westbrook to the wing right side. Watson for 3. Good on the triple.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Screen by Sharch. Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Wiggins. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And Watson slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Porter looking it over. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. The tray. Rebound by Murray. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Denver shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sharge outside. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
12.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Thunder trailing by 6. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Clock is at 3. And slam dunk by Sharch.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets leading by 8. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Watson.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
He's looking for Saric and finds him. Outside, Porter. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Saric.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
And it's Wiggins missing.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
It's tipped. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Wide open look here for Murray. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And that one, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And he makes that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Hartenstein. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Murray. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Saric, right side. It's stolen by Dort.
2 minutes.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
It's good from long range.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
For 3, Murray misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tries to keep it alive. Here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Porter.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Westbrook. And nothing is falling for him right now. Knocked away. back to Holmgren. And he banks in the layup.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Jokic. Over Hartenstein. And it's Jokic missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Bounce pass Wallace. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Jokic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
From past the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray left side. Gordon a screen. Back to Porter for the 3. And another miss by Denver. Thunder trailing by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. The shot by Williams, no good. On the wing, Porter. And another miss by Denver.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Down low. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
On the wing, Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Pass to Strother. They get it again. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Hartenstein. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And using his height to see over the top of the defense, Jokic able to execute there in the pick and roll.
Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Williams.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the paint. Here's Najee.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Williams for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver leading by 7. Pass to Strother. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Nuggets on offense. At one point, they led by 16. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Good.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Here's Jokic. The Thunder pull it in.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
Oh, I should have made that shit, boy.
Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up.
Damn, I should have made that. That's what I'm saying.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Wallace. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They're outside. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
At the line for the
Here's Williams. Tries again. Not going to go that time. Good defense by Jokic. Pass to Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Thunder 41.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Wallace outside. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Gordon with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Back to Gordon. Poked loose. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Caruso. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
All the officials are all over that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Porter trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. At the elbow, Williams. Good defense by Jokic. Denver leading by 3. Here's Murray up on top. And it's Murray with the jam.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
And Mark D.A.W.O calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Thunder making a change here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Coach Mark D.A.W.O talked to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Dort. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. And the call up against Jokic. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Moves back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Holmgren hits them both. The Nuggets leading by 5. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Back to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Come on. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
And so Murray nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 7. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Murray. And here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets. Number 1, Michael Porter Jr.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. Inside, Jokic. It's deflected. On the wing, Williams. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
From downtown, here's Gordon. Basket counts. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
Call a fucking timeout this play,
And there's
goddammit.
just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Knocks it loose. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Jokic slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Now Gordon. After the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Williams for three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now, Jokic, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Great open look there. And now it's an 11-point Denver lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. So the Nuggets win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay
Yeah, I'm trying to get the hang of this shit, bro. Not bad for my first time
First
playing
step in
2K.
becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this
So good. Man, smoke break.
Roy looking like Magnum P.I. Sipping the jasmine tea. Don't play with me. You know what's good. 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 Yeah. You know what's good. I know what's good.
40 G's for some furniture I keep outside. Stop by the shade store, then I clean my ride. Take the off the seat, you know they. I never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip. I'm all on FaceTime with her. I'm kinda love how the talk is so appealing. And you heartbroke, contemplating about. I free that. Bounce back with 6. 2017, I was spending that on rims. And you ain't gotta like me, it's some that will. You can talk on YouTube, but I'm making these meals. My crib's so ducked off, I can bike when I feel. And I really be sparing you. Pull up in that 992 and your know what's going on. Ask that. You know it's good. 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 40 G's for some furniture I keep outside. Stop by the shade store, then I clean my ride. Take the off the seats, you know they never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip.
I'm on 1800 block, Joe boy, off top, popping up, cross town, got it in a bending through in the hood, yellow tags, he gon' juke, curve weight, what it is, take the time, in the sunland, remix, sweater wit, keep it lit. We the new D.A.W.O, Menor Park, Melrose, Bride County, let's go, whole hood behind me, Golden Acres, Pine Tree, ugly corner, ski, on the scene, screaming glee, say you bout it, let me see, rep your hood, let me see, let me see. Let me see, throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Fast music, 954, all the da-da-do, all the rock and blue, 7-4. Hit the club, it's a move, parking lot. Let me see, can you do it? New paddock, red roof, let me see you throw it back. Driftwood, where you at? Post it up, little hater, Haitian boy, crazy hater, Haitian boy, tell the home, new dome, on crumb, west side, east side, back part, power height, one of them, deep side, sunrise, alright, let me see, let me see. Let me see, 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 let me see. Hit a lick, drop a wall, peel all the way back. 4th, 5th, 5 dog, recipe, Haitian pack, cross tracks, by you. Everybody getting money, me and Stat, chasing cars on them blocks, serving. Kaya City, one handed. Black flag, deal feel, keep it real. Play that game, SG, yes sir. Play that game, SG. Yeah, Haitian boy, ZML, baby snipe, 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 baby snipe. Let me see, 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 let me see. You get about me, they kind of Palm Beach, Parkway, Lauderdale, Haitian boy, can you tell? In a field, spray. She from Dilla, throw that in the mirror, then revere. Send my love to the joint, can't forget Canal Point, CB, doing city, poke kind and get with me. LP, Franklin Park, Hollandale, Liberia, Danny Beach, Carbon Ranch, recipe, the YG, Zone 10, represent, young in the tent, new era, what to do, don't be scared, rep a crew, Lincoln Park, let me see, 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 all my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Opalock, a third out, homestead. In a poker bean projects, in Ferrari, me and Fred. Made a post by me 4 months. He was little Van, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Alabama, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Let me see, 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 let me see.
right now. Right now, right now, right now. Told me to tell the truth right now. So then I did. I know you got nothing to say, so please back down. Yo, kid, I said it. You don't wanna give me credit. Give me credit right now. No, credit right now. No, I know you'll regret it in the future, baby. You ran away for a while just to come back and chase me. Just for you to erase me. Cause I'm not coming back on your side. After everything I've done, I'm glad I'm still alive. Tell me, what do you like? I like many things, I like many things. I got amenities. So pick out what you like on the television screen.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts you. Get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding in farms with bet if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming.
Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Moody. Rebound by Williams. And the Thunder with possession. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. No good with the triple. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. No good on the three. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Butler on the way. Pass to Podziemski. Three-pointer. Curry can't get it to go. Williams looking around. For the three. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Curry with the bucket.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, number 7, Buddy Hield.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. They double him with Green. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here is Curry. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Warriors leading by 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooting.
For your Warriors, 15.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Wallace. Second chance effort. Hartenstein can't.
I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking the race tonight. I'm rocking the race tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking the race tonight. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she shaking that shit like a earthquake.
Yeah, let's shout it on the game when she see us hop out that G. Want my last name, but I'm finna pass this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time the shit never find another like me. Yeah, too bad I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. That me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn on it. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm in the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. Interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day 1 is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
This is a team that they owned in the regular season, but last year in the finals, they couldn't find a way to get it done.
And, you know, guys, we know that the playoffs is when it really matters. A bitter taste still in their mouths, one that a win here might help cleanse a bit. Matter of fact, I know it will help cleanse.
And here is Curry after LeBron James hitting the 3. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound, and Durant is right there.
You cannot sleep on KD's length now. He's excellent at using that length on the offensive board.
Irving surveying the floor. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Love outside. Back to LeBron. Pocket 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. LeBron's got 5 points so far. The Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Love grabs the board.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
LeBron kicks to Smith. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Kevin Durant. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was just so incredibly consistent from the foul line, had the NBA's third highest mark.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Pachulia. Katie with it. It's Curry outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
For 3, Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Warriors trail by 8. And here is Curry. Picked by Pachulia to the middle. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
To the paint, here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Curry. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Green, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's James. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Irving, top of the key. 3-pointer. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Smith the pass to Irving. Count that bucket.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Warriors trail by 8. And Durant gets double-teamed. Pass to Pachulia and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. West is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Jefferson comes in for Smith. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. James, he gets that one. He's got 9.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Curry against Irving. From deep 3-point land. The shot that time, not on target. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 10. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Henderson. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. With the floater. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's Richard Jefferson on the assist by Anderson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And that one, good. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Anderson. The Warriors pull it in.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
Down low. Here's Love, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And with the last 2 league MVPs, Greg, going to Stephen Curry, talk about how he has changed the NBA game.
Man, he has turned the game on its head. For so long, efficient offense was about getting in close, right? Now, it's about creating space.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Dunleavy.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Williams, that's for 2. That one's in, his first shot this game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. JaVale McGee. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Irving's checked in. Green passes to KD. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
KD draws the double. Out to the right wing. Golden State moving it around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got his second basket.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Outside Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Love, following the miss by David West. In the corner, Irving with it. The tray. Draymond Green with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 17-point game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's KD. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jefferson on top. He's covered by Livingston. Love dishes to Smith. Knocks down the 3-ball. Smith's got 11 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's KD. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Livingston looking for the opening. To the inside, here's West, and the dunk by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. James checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Goes up the baseline. The shot comes out.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Inside. And then Durant with the jam.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Irving with the bounce pass. On the wing, James. Guarded by Green. Fires for 3. And LeBron James with the 3. He's got 12.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Livingston. Still scoreless. Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
And the Warriors with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for West. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. He had a nice open look right there. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
Chalk up 2 there. Green's got his first points in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Warriors trail by 21. Pass to KD. Outside for Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's good. 2 points. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, he's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Curry fires from way outside. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Cavaliers ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And place up their attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a big round of applause for the contestants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes, everything in preparation for this moment.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. And Thompson throws it down.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Green kicks to Durant. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 11 points.
Nice jump shot, smooth and pure.
And here's Love from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Durant. Outside for Curry. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got his fourth assist in this one. Smith for three, and another three for Cleveland.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Pachulia with the screen on LeBron. Pachulia, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Durant, drills the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pachulia, good.
And they've had assists now in their last three baskets.
Here's Irving. He gets it in there. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Curry passes to Pachulia. Here's Thompson. KD on the wing. Pachulia with the screen on James, and stolen by LeBron. Thompson up top. Back to LeBron. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson surveying the floor. Curry with a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Love outside. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got 10 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his three. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Smith kicks to LeBron. Out to Smith for three. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Watch out, big.
LeBron against KD. LeBron dishes to Smith. Back to James. There's the three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Smith against Thompson. Outside Curry. Shoots the three. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Durant down low. Covered by LeBron. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second, Stephen Curry. And, of course, Klay Thompson.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of force. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. McGee, he's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Durant. Jefferson with the three. Sinks the triple. Jefferson's got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Williams looking over the floor. A three-pointer, no good. It's Curry outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Cleveland, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Livingston. Down low, here's West, and the stuff by West.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jefferson with the three. It's rebounded by West. To the paint, here's Durant. He's off on that one. Jefferson with some nice D. Cavaliers shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively. Here's Fry. Behind the back and lays it in.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Here is Livingston. Out left to the wing. Cooper kicks to Livingston. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to West. They kick it out to Green, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors.
For your winners, number 1, D.A.W.O.
And here's Cleveland. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Williams for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Over in the corner, Livingston. Green, the screen. Livingston passes to Green. The wide open look for Durant. Good as Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Jefferson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Good job concentrating. Even though he was well defended, Jefferson able to knock it down.
Durant kicks to Green. Off on the layup.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Dunleavy finds Williams. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice look.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
McGee is an exceptional athlete, so you got to prevent him from getting near the rim.
Here's Dunleavy, guarded by KD. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Klay Thompson comes in for West. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Durant for 3. They grab their own miss. Curry, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
You know, Steph sticks his nose in and gets rewarded there, playing with no fear at all.
And here's Anderson from the arc. It's good from long range. And here are the Warriors now. Curry looking it over. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. KD against Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in there.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Ryan the post. Working on Green. Ryan side. Guarded by Green. No good from Fry. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant from deep 3-point territory. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And it's Green missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Fry, good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Curry. Tries again. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Williams finds Anderson. Jefferson with the 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Warriors. To the middle, here's Curry. Second shot opportunity, and Jefferson sends it back.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Thompson. Dunleavy dishes to Anderson. He tries for three. That shot is off. Pass to Curry. And the foul on Mo Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for the Cavaliers, McCray. 5.
Outside Curry. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.
We got 4 deep in the photo Jeep. My butt is hilly on the seat. My I feel like D.A.W.O with the heat. Made him do the running, man. We set sun right there at his feet. Yeah, you're sweet. Cut out the road, dress I'm about to pull up to me. Let's play. You go first, you or me. You or me. Let's play. First, you or me. You or me. Let's play. Yeah, me. Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, Another day, another dollar. What's down, yeah? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down, yeah? Another night. What's down, yeah? She give you drama. What's down, yeah? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down, yeah? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's down, yeah? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down, yeah? If you see me, just give me a holler.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Atlanta Hawks It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now here's Harden. Leonard with no one around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Harden scanning the floor. Count the basket.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Now, here's Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Harden. Clock at 6. The rebound by Johnson.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Zubats, that's good.
Now this is where Zubats most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
Now Okongwu. Ball's knocked loose. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the inside. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. They trail by 7. Here's Young. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses it. Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And here's Matthews from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
So it's the Hawks now. Harden missing his last shot. Shot to stop the run. Young, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Leonard, no luck. The Hawks trailed by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. To the right side. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Niang. The basket good off the assist from Young. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Batum, the screen. Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Done outside. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Niang with the bounce pass. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Harden outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harden's got 9 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The Hawks trailed by 10. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
From downtown, that's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Man with it. The tray. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers leading by 13. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Hawks trailed by 13. Here's Young. There's the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Simmons looking it over. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from LeVert. Powell with the steal. 3-on-3. Left side, Jones. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Boy, Zubac with great awareness. Nice job to put it on time and on target.
Young for 3, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Powell, no one around him. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 13. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Pass to Zubac. Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
In the corner, it's Capella. Stolen by Jones. Powell with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Count it, good.
This is Powell at his best.
Some of y'all go get washed. Some of y'all just go pop. Some of y'all just go talk.
About to switch games, bro.
Some of y'all